As I stood at the altar, watching my best friend and her soon-to-be husband exchange vows, my heart raced not with joy for their union, but with a suffocating panic. Just last night, in a dimly lit hotel room, her groom and I had whispered our own set of promises, sealed with the ring I now wore on a chain hidden beneath my dress. It was supposed to be a joke, a drunken dare between old friends, but the officiant was real, and the paperwork was signed. The weight of this secret bore down on me like a storm cloud ready to burst, and I felt the first drops of its rain as they said, "I do." The reception was a blur of laughter and music, but all I could hear was the echo of his words from the night before, "We can never tell her." Every clink of champagne glasses was a reminder of the betrayal, each smile a mask that barely contained my guilt. I watched him dance with his new bride, the woman I had called my sister for more than a decade, and the room spun as I wondered how long the charade could last. Would the truth unravel in a careless whisper, or would it be a confession wrung from a heart that could no longer bear the weight of deception? As the night wore on, I found myself alone on the terrace, the cold night air sharp against my skin. Footsteps approached, and he stood beside me, the tension between us a living thing. "We have to talk," he murmured, his voice tight with urgency. It was a conversation we couldn't avoid, a confrontation that loomed over us like the edge of a cliff. We argued in hushed tones, our words sharp and cutting, slicing through the fragile peace of the night. In that moment, I realized that this tangled web of lies and love had ensnared us both, and there was no easy way out. The morning sun rose on a scene of chaos, the truth having exploded into the light like a firework. The bride, my best friend, stood in the center of it all, her face a mask of shock and betrayal. As our eyes met, I felt the deep chasm of my internal conflict yawn open anew. I had been both the architect and the victim of this disaster, trapped in a whirlwind of my own making. In that instant, I understood that the real story was not just about the deception or the forbidden love, it was about the loss of trust, the death of friendship, and the painful realization that sometimes the heart's deepest desires can lead us to our own undoing.